All right. Well, I'm back playing Endless Sky. We're playing uh, Hercules Zeus, and we are in. Where are we? We are in the system of Aldheban, and we are on the planet of. I'm not sure. Hold on. Glaze. Oh, yes. Glaze. Glaze is a major uh, shipyard, and we have just upgraded to a heavy shuttle and have two Sparrows with Kludge blasters that we're going to use as escorts. So let us let's look at our loadout here for um, these are 8. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's see what jobs are available. A well-armed pirate fighter. Yeah, we don't want. We're not ready for them yet. Someone on Charon ordered. Charon is the space station in this system. Charon Station. No outfitter there. Ordered. Whoops. 42 tons of club sandwiches. That's a lot of sandwiches. Deliver it by Thursday, the 27th, so deliver it right away, or their order is free. Payment is 4,000 credits. Well, for one jump, 4,000 credits, that's not bad, but I think we're going to pass. Um, we still have our gunsmith um, uh, upgrade waiting for us in Sargas, so let's go there. I think. Ooh, what do we have here? Space diving at New Britain. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get to New Britain. I don't even know where in on the map that is. Space diving always pays well. Pays 120,000 credits. 8 skydivers. Rush delivery to Starcross. Don't know where that is. Wanted outlaw. We talked about that. Bring tourists to Amazon. That is a long way away. 2 tourists, 43,000. Not worth it. Transport workers to Muspel. Don't even know how to get there. Rush delivery to Skymoot. Bulk delivery to New Iceland. We can make that one. 29,000. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. 5, including the departure. So 5, and it would cost us 16,000 to get there. So that would pay for itself. Let's take that one. And let's stop on the way in Sargas and get our upgrade to our gunsmith. So Sargas needs electronics. Oh, by the way, you won't hear any background music because apparently even Twitch, even if you're playing royalty-free music, just doesn't like it. They don't want to take the chance that they might violate the Digital Millennium Copyright Act by having something in the background that someone could sue them for, even if they know that they can't. So we're just going to issue any background music, which I think is crazy, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and figure out how to do that or do some more research, but for now, no. So anyway, Sargus is looking for electronics, and I've got 9 tons of free space, so I'm going to fill that up with electronics. I'm not going to hire a crew because I am not looking to attack anybody at this point. So here we go to Sargus. It's only 2 jumps. Very quick. And there we are. Trinket. So I should get, yes, after you deliver 5 tons of gun parts, the shopkeep works through the night. The following day, she presents you with a modified Gruncraft 2, improved rifle barrel, increasing range. Can't argue that increasing the range on a gun isn't a useful upgrade, but not as exciting as the rumors suggested. You thank the shopkeeper and leave, hoping an even better upgrade for your Guncraft can be found elsewhere. It can. We'll find it. So, let's go to the spaceport. Nothing. Outfitter. We already own everything we could want from here. Let's see what they did to our Guncraft. It's now 1.4 capture attack and 0.8 defense. So it's actually better than the fragmentation grenades and far better than the laser rifle. So it's getting there. It's good. While we're here, do we want to look at an upgrade to our steering and such? Not really. All right. One thing that we might want to consider is installing a limit breaker, which I'm going to do, and selling my existing shield generator and buying a modified shield generator, which generates more, regenerates the shields faster. It takes a little more power though, so not that much. I'm not too worried about it. We have 7 output space, 3 free, and um, I don't know what to do with it because I'm not carrying any weapons. I think I'm gonna put a radar jammer in just to help in case I get any missiles attacks. All right, so small pirate fighter has been attacking. We'll take on small pirate fighters. So it's either in Lesath or Cornefros. Let's search this way first. We're going to go up here to Klas Borealis to New Iceland, and they want luxury goods. Good profit there. So let's see if we can afford those. Sell those. Buy all. Yes, we can. All right. So we're going to hire a crew because we're going to try and capture a small fighter. So I'm going to depart. And I'm going to jump to, there it is. Tell my fighters to attack it. Got him. I'm going to go board him and attempt to capture him. Attack, 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 and I got him. I am done. So now I make my way to Clos Borealis. You can see that he's all shot up. Oh, he's out of fuel. This guy's gonna come give him a boost here. And here we go. That's a nice looking ship. Drop off your cargo of transits and collect your payment of 29,000. So good. And trading, he had 15,000 cargo. We're going to sell all that plus the 14,000 we had. So good. Let's look at the job board. Chocolate deliveries are being raided by a pirate ship known as Cupid's Arrow. Destroy it within 2 weeks for 100,000 credits. Today's the 3rd. We got to destroy it by the 17th. 100,000 credits is a lot, so I'm going to take that one. And a small pirate fighter has been attacking merchants. I'm going to take that one too. I'm not going to take the old scrapper one. Captain of the Sovereign's Heart has pay us 15,000 to go 2 jumps. Nah. Dancer, nah. What do we got here? Going to Alfeca, 49,000 for 62 tons of drought relief. That's a lot. 23,000 a win. I don't like any of these. Let's see. Corniophas, 16 tons and 9 tons. 4 workers. No. Let's just go for those prize ships for right now. Let's jump here first. Nope, not there. Start over. Oops. Gonna try down here. Al Nasi. Nope, not there. Okay, that's good. So now we know that both of the ships that we need to attack are up here in Celebare. So is there anything that we can do up here? Passenger to Sol or wheelbarrows to Rand? Let's take some wheelbarrows to Rand. And we don't know. We haven't been to Rand, so we don't know what they need as far as goods, but we can be pretty sure that the only thing we're going to get for a decent price here is plastic. So I'm going to buy some plastic, and then everything else is kind of a medium price, so I'm just going to buy a bunch of it. That'll work. Still got 5 extra crew because we're going to be attacking 2 ships, so let's do that. And we're going to go right here. a small fighter. Got him. So now he's mine. Lots going on here. Get that guy too. We're out of crew. Gotta load up on crew. Let's buy the map while we're here. See if there's any other stuff going on. Jump away, well armed, yeah. Spotlight, nope, okay. So let's go get the chocolate leaf. My fighters are down attacking him. Oh, and one of my sparrows has been destroyed. And the Cupid's arrow exploded. Wow, it self-destructed. You know what? I'm going to try that again. Get him, guys. A bunch of other pirates have shown up. Oh, that's no good. Let's try this again. Alright, 4 against 1. Attempt capture. The moment you blast through the airlock, a series of explosions rocks the enemy ship. They appear to have set off their self-destruct sequence. And I get 100,000. Okay, well, I didn't get to capture it, but that's alright. I'll take it. Drop off your cargo of wheelbarrows, 23,800. We receive a message from Freya, the military officer in charge of tracking pirate activity. Hello, Captain Zeus. I pray you're still interested in being part of our Thousand Eyes program. We need some more intel on the empty systems in the middle of the dirt belt. Pay would be a bit better than last time since these systems are a bit more out of the way. As with before, return to Glaze in the Ald Aldhebane systems once you're finished. All right. Let's sell all our goods. Looks like we made some money. 200,000. That's nice. Job board. Small pirate fighter. 3 possible systems it's in. Old scrapper, and that's it. So, where does she want me to? Oh, we were just there. So there, and there. 4 places. Okay, we can do that. Let's take the job for the small pirate fighter. 2 factory workers to Klaus Borealis. 2 to 4 Rostaban. Captain will pay you 60,000 to get through space. 24,000 there. And over here, 3 passengers. Over here, 3 miners. Over here, 1 tourist. Here, 49 tons of unplasticized PVC. 38,500. And then to Sol system, 12 passengers to Earth for 130,000. I think I can't pass that up. I'm taking that. Must fire 4 of your flagship's non-essential crew members. Yep. My Marines. So I'm going to stop in Menkent. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? 39 tons of headgear to Oblivion. Let's do that. We'll just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 jump. And looks like they need industrial. And it looks like we're still streaming. So that's good. And yep, off we go. Not a fight we want to get into. And it looks like that small fighter we were going to attack is in another system, so we're going to just not get that one. 120, that's good. What do we have outfit wise? Sell. Oh, we got a whole bunch of cargo scanners in our cargo. As cargo, we need to sell those. Hold on a minute. You can't see what I'm doing there. Here we go. There is a button here called Sell Outfits, which sells all of your cargo. So I'm going to sell my outfits, and I've got 80,000 free space now, which is good. And I bought the map for this section of space. So now we're going to go to the job board, well-armed pirate fighter, jump away, well-armed pirate fighter, and is reportedly entering this system. I'll take that one. Ooh, Do I? Because I don't have, well, we'll see. And then up to Saul for they want clothing or heavy metals. Heavy metals. Buy all. All right. And hire crew. Yeah, I've only got one extra crew, so um, it could be a challenge with uh, capturing the ship. All right, let's wait for it. There it is. Looks like he has missiles. One of my sparrows was destroyed right away by a missile. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's got 3. Try and capture him. Attack, attack. Yep, we're done. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's load that game again and wait for him. Attack him. Revive my escort here. Oh great, some more guys show up. So let's head on to Saul. He'll still be there. He'll be waiting. We'll go back. Tank up, guys. Not going to miss this 130,000 credit contract. Wish your passengers best of luck on Earth. After collecting your payment of 130,600 credits, your passengers put on their Earth Day hats and leave with their belongings. Yay, it's a party. Trading 8 more thousand. Outfitter. There's nothing here that we need. Oh, there is. Need to buy the map of the area around Saul. And let's see. What do we have for jobs? It's the old scrapper. I don't want that. So we got to go back to Rasselhog to get that, see if we can retrieve that ship we left there. So we take that. They need medical, 300 profit. Buy medical. Now, we go to the bank some money, and we got a good lot of money. We got 300,000. So I'm going to pay extra. I'm going to pay the bank an extra 250,000. Now I only owe 345,000, and I have 91,000 Let's also move the picture back here for now. All right. Hire crew. Hire. And trading. Okay, we're good. Let's depart. A little heavy shuttle and its flock of sparrows. And they're refueling. Alright, let's see if he's still there. He is not. And my sparrow got destroyed. So let's go back to Earth and try that again. So we know he's not there. So what we don't want is one of our other ships destroyed. Apparently these two sparrows have extra fuel tanks because they can go 4 jumps. So we're just going to land. 11,500. Today, throughout human spaces, Remembrance Day, the anniversary of the beginning of the Alpha Wars more than 5 centuries ago. The Alphas were genetically engineered soldiers with superhuman ability and intelligence, and a complete lack of compassion or empathy. At the height of the war, dozens of planets had been enslaved by the Alphas. Remembrance Day commemorates the beginning of the war rather than its end, as a perpetual reminder that the war is not over. Although the Alphas were defeated, some of them escaped and remained in hiding, and they and their offspring are presumed to still be present in the galaxy today. Since the Alpha War, genetic resequencing technology has been very tightly controlled because the Alphas were the product of experimental genetic manipulation rather than natural evolution. It is believed that their genes are less robust than true human beings, and they are almost unable to have viable offspring without access to special technology. Therefore, most alpha enclaves that have been discovered since the war have had very small populations, no more than a few dozen. In these days, when the Navy ensures peace throughout much of the galaxy, on many worlds the Alphas are treated as nothing more than a boogeyman story to frighten children, because the most striking physical feature of the Alphas, remember this, was their photosynthetic skin. On some worlds, kids even run around wearing green face paint on Remembrance Day, trying to frighten people. But on other worlds, especially on the fringes of space, where the Navy seldom patrols, the Alphas are still spoken of with fear. So they're out there. We gotta watch out for Alphas. Let's go to the spaceport. A group of scientists approaches you and asks if you would be willing to take them and 4 tons of scientific equipment to the abandoned planet of Hope and then back home from there. The transport we'd arranged for bailed out on us at the last moment. says their leader, a middle-aged man wearing thick-rimmed glasses. We have 80,000 credits allocated for payment. Well, I like that. Sure, I'd be glad to help, but what sort of research are you doing? You probably know about the supervolcano that forced the evacuation of Hope some decades ago, he says. My family lived on Hope back then. We want to measure how much ash is still in the air to see how long it will be before the glaciers recede and the planet is habitable again. Well, that does sound like a worthy cause. I'd be glad to transport you. Thank you, he says. You help them load their meteorological equipment onto your ship. So, we got a job. Outfitter, we have the map. Let's look at our job board. A small pirate fighter has been attacking merchants near here. And what do we have here? 30 tons of silver spoons and 18 tons of Dacron. And it looks like Hope is down here. And we have to transit through here. So let's go here first. Let's plan to go to Rostbon. Captain will pay us 69 of dysprosium to Hopper, and a passenger to Hopper. 60, 100. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. All right, so first we're gonna go down here and hope that our target is in the Acela solar system. And let's sell that. And what do they need down here? They are looking, we don't know. So what's cheap here? Plastic is very low. Gonna buy it. Have the crew. Bank's good. Off we go. Looks like a wasp is our target. Alright, let's go capture this guy before he kills any of us. Capture, attack, attack. We got him. 25,000 plus a wasp. Alright, let's continue down to Australia. Good trip so far. Good trip. And we're just going to land right away because I don't want to lose anybody. There we go. Wish your passenger the best of luck. Good trading. Sell. Sell outfits. 288,000. Oops. One of our ships is stuck in orbit here. probably got damaged by those pirates. Let's see what we got. Outfitter needs minerals, small pirate fighter, and pay the poetry or pay the bastion. So remember, we're gonna go over here to Rustbon, and a small pirate fighter will take on. We're gonna go jump, jump, jump. So Rustbon needs, looks like metal. Gonna buy a bunch of metal, and we're gonna get the map here. And we got crew, so we're going to depart. Yep, there's our little sparrow. Let's take this hawk. Got him. Looks like two of my ships are stuck back in, damaged back in Colossus Australis. Hopefully they'll be okay. And we gotta thank you for escorting them. Escort is dangerous business. Let's look at our job board and see if there's any reason for us to go back to Colossus Australis. 32 tons of hopper. Yep. Suits. Well-armed pirate fighter. Small pirate fighter. Let's do this small pirate fighter. And we'll take this one. So we're gonna jump to there first. What does Colossus Australia need? They need luxury goods. Of course they do. Yep, and our small pirate fighter is not there. And there is one here. This is the one from Colossus Australis. It's another little sparrow. And we got him. Alright, and here we got all our fleet. Drop off our cargo. 465 for luxury goods. That's pretty good. How much do we owe the bank? 337. Let's pay an extra 300,000. All right, we got 100,000. Let's look at how these guys are outfitted. My sparrows, 3 sparrows with a proton gun. Holy smokes, that's a big gun for a little ship. And this guy has heavy lasers. Nice. Wow. Okay. I got quite a little fleet here. Let's look at what jobs I have. Well-armed fighter. Jump away. Small pirate fighter. near. And that's it. That's actually a pretty good job. 20,000 for one jump. And then back to Rostabon for 22 tons of brass fittings. And then I can go boom, 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 do my thing with Hope, and then come down here to Glaze. Family of 6 going to Glaze, and a passenger Glaze 7. No, let's not do that. But let's take the passenger to Glaze, but not a family of 6. I'll take 1. All right, and I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to take well-armed pirate fighter and the small pirate fighter. And I'm going to jump to there. This is ambitious. And trading. I'm going to buy industrial. Make sure I've got mine. I'm going to depart. And there they are. Got them both. And board the other one. I got quite a little fleet. Drop off our load. Heal all our ships. Turbines. 20,000 credits worth of turbines. Must be a convention. Well-armed pirate fighter is attacking merchants and is entering the system. Ooh, good. I like it when they enter the system. So we're definitely going to take that. And then we're going to come down to Rustbahn after we capture him. And there he comes. Somebody has a machine gun. $50,000 credits and another whole other ship. All right, here we go. And here we are. That was nice on Dancer. Brass fittings, collect my payment, sell my cargo that I'm carrying, 307,000. I'm going to pay off this loan. Hey, I don't owe any money. That's a first. I'm going to apply for 1111, which gives a payment of 5 credits, but it will start lowering my interest rate, and by repaying it, it will start increasing my credit score. I do qualify for a new loan of 1.39 million credits. Plus, I'm carrying a lot of value in the ships that I have. In fact, if I press I, we can see that I have 2.673 net worth. So let's go to the job board, pay the nope. All right, so we're going to just go to Hope and we're going to do it through here. So there's no port there and we don't know where we're going afterwards. So let's just very low. Let's get 80 of the very low and 20 each of all the low and 5 each of all the medium and leave 6 free. And let's depart. Let's get out of Dodge. That's a big ship. See a large space creature. Oh yeah. We know what those are. I got a bunch of ships that are out of fuel. Various merchants are showing up to refuel them, give them 1 jump worth. When that happens, once they're all tanked up, we're gonna jump to Hope. Fly around the planet to several different sites that the scientists have identified as good places for their equipment. They also make some deep radar scans of the glaciers. That's my old house down there, says one of the scientists, pointing to the radar picture of one of the buried villages. Under 30 meters of ice now. 30 meters. That's about 32 yards. So that's a long first down after a couple penalties. The lead scientist hands you 40,000 credits and said, aha, remember they had 80,000. 40,000 credits and says, here's the first part of your payment. Now we need to get home to Winter. I'll pay you the rest as soon as we get there. So we're going to Winter. Where's that? I don't have any fuel. None of us have any fuel. Oh. We all got 1 jump worth of fuel. And we are going to Winter. Winter is clear over here. Holy smokes. All right. Well, we'll go to Corniophus to get some fuel first. And let's see, looks like luxury goods I'm not going to make a profit on, but I'm just going to sell everything. There we go. 300,000. Now, my job board. A well-armed pirate fighter attacking merchants that jump away. That could be any of these places. A reportedly entering this system. Take that. Small pirate fighter has been attacking. Retrieve acorn cookies from Flood. And the old scrapper. All right, so I've got to go down to winter anyway. Captain of the Stones of Roots will pay you 90,000 to escort them. You know what? I'm not going to take it. 60,000. Oh man, that's 150,000. Yeah, I'll take it. We're gonna stop in on Glaze though. Get some money from Freya. Industrial is good. We'll take that. All right, here we go. Whoa, I don't like that. Let's try that again. I don't like that. Oh, you know what? They're going to be there because we have a freighter that we're hauling. Two of them that we're taking. So we're going to have these guys bugging us. Transfer your sensor log. She pays you 35,000 credits. We'll let you know when we need you again. I have a lot of ships. I've lost a couple, but I've gained more. So that's good. Let's see if any of these guys have missiles. None of them do, but somebody has Gatling guns. Good. I like Gatling guns. And somebody's using atomic engines. Somebody's got some real expensive engines. I might cannibalize those for me. Let's see, 60,000 or 60. Yeah, use the 20 and 27. So this guy's got 34, 25. It's more than 60. That's 70. 69. No. 59. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Let's see, what would I need to get rid of? Get rid of my radar jammer. Need to buy an outfit extension. And then sell those. Install those. Now this guy has no engines. What does he have for weapons? Ooh, heavy lasers. Yeah, let's get him some engines. Let's see, how many? 70. So, let's do buy and takes up 27. Da 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 da. There we go. And there we go. All right. Now I'm super fast. Okay. Small pirate fighters been attacking merchants. I'll take it. Pay and pay. Nope, that's it. So off we go to Yed Prior with a stop in Aliniat. Yed Prior, we don't know what they need in winter, but we know that food is very low here. And equipment is very low here. And luxury goods are very low here. So that's what we'll get. Nope, my little fighter wasn't in there. Now, I guarantee that when we get to winter, we're going to run into ships. And they're big ones. So let's just land. And there's 150, and there's 40. So 200,000. Pretty good deal. And let's now look at what they have. Factories, small pirate fighter, attack, cookies, old scrapper. That's it. So what do we got here? Back. Another escort. Charon Station. I don't like to go to Charon Station. Glaze. No, not going to do any of those. What's this up here in Zook? We're going to need to Easter celebrations by March 31st. 82,000. Let's take that one. And so what does Corona Forest need? 223 profit on metal. So let's check the spaceport. Nothing. And here we There's our small pirate fighter. Capture him. Complete our journey to Chrono Forest. Notice we got so many ships that it stacks up all 6 of our sparrows in one group. There we are. Say farewell to our passengers and collect our payment. So, I think we're going to have enough to get a real good ship. So, let's stock up on the things that are very low here. Let's depart. Well, let's just hang out, shoot things. Looks like we got a couple targets here. Oh, Freya, what do you need now? Hello, Captain. I've got a more challenging and lucrative mission for you. We need someone to do a flyby of 4 pirate systems bordering the south to gauge their strength. Again, no fighting is required. Just fly in and out of the systems as fast as possible, and we're willing to pay much more than the last job given the danger involved. Sure. Let's get a map. And we're gonna take equipment to Zug. All right. Fleet's jumping off to Zubenglubli, where got a little sparrow that one's taken out. And we took it out. All the way to Zug. Alright, drop off my cargo of weapons. Outfitter. Let's buy the map. As you can see, they have a lot of outfits. This is a major shipyard. So, since it's a major shipyard, let's look at selling some major ships. What, if anything, do we have that we want to keep? Probably, yeah, I just have the one atomic steering. That's okay. Yeah, that's about it. So, let's just sell. Oh, wait a minute. What do I have on this ship that I want to keep? My limit breaker, my modified shielding, my laser rifle, fragmentation grenades, and definitely my gunsmith. Don't want to sell that. And that's it. So let's go to the shipyard. Let's sell everything. 3.61 million credits. Nice. That leaves me with 4.287, and I can borrow 1.98. So let's apply for all of that. And that leaves me with 4 point, whoops, nope, I didn't take that loan. Wait a minute, apply. Okay, and that leaves me with 6.269 million credits. And that is enough to buy a Bastion medium warship. This is a serious device, so I'm going to buy it. Freehold Uncle Carnival Empress. The Carnival. I like that. The Carnival. Now, let's outfit the Carnival. She comes installed with heavy rockets. I don't like using rockets. Heavy rocket racks, I don't need those. So, she has 4 gun ports and 3 turret mounts. My turret mounts currently have blasters. I don't like blasters. Anti-missile is good. And laser turrets would be good. So, then plasma cannons. I'd rather use heavy lasers, but I could get 2 heavy lasers and 2 plasma cannons. That's a good compromise. So that's my weapons. I've got a water coolant system installed and a very big shield generator, which replenishes 49 per second. My shields are 8600 and my hull is 5300. So this is a serious machine. Tactical scanner. Don't need a tactical scanner. Limit breaker. Take the limit breaker. Fuel pod in cargo. Let's install it. And I have an S1 thermionic and a fuel cell. So I've got 85 uh, outfit space dedicated to energy, plus another 40 for battery, giving me 19,200 battery. And what is this? Well, this is a breeder reactor, but it costs 2.5 million, so I'm not going to buy that. Let's sell the fuel cell and add a solar panel, and let's sell this and buy that. So now we've got 12,000. 36. Yeah, I think that will work. And then engines 43 and 58. Yep, let's keep those. I've got 19 free for engine capacity. Yeah, let's add some turning. Let's add this atomic turning capability. Now I'm going to install all my weapons. Now we're looking at topping things off. I want to buy some more laser rifles because I have 40 bunks and the cruise only requires 19, so I have 21 Marines. So let's have enough weapons for all of them. I've got 28 outfit space free. Heat looks pretty good. I could use a liquid nitrogen cooler instead, which gives me a better option for heat because my firing heat is a lot. Yeah. And that gives me 18,000. That's enough for another photocell or a medical bay. Medical bay takes 10 outfit space, gives you capture defense, uh, and requires one crew and costs 200 to operate per day. And I'll get medical jobs, but they don't pay that well. I don't think I need that at this point. Another option is an engineering room. That takes 8 crew to operate. No, thank you. Or a large radar jammer. I'm gonna go with the large radar jammer. That leaves me with 4, and that's good for now. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I owe 1.982 million. I have 527,000. And I pay 11,000 per day. So let's just hang out with the 500,000 for now and not pay off the loan yet until we get a little more. Because I don't want to go in the hole. Let's see at the spaceport if there's anything here. As you are walking through the local market, a woman says, "Captain, do you have room in your hold to bring emergency supplies to natural disaster survivors on planet?" Yes, but I hadn't heard news of a large natural disaster recently. No, this wouldn't be in the news. It's Bailey, a lawless world. It's a pirate world. They're desperately in need of food, medicine, and temporary shelters. although corruption and mismanagement of resources probably resulted in them being unable to fend for themselves. So, my choices are I'd be glad to help, or it sounds like they're getting exactly what they deserve, and I have no intention of risking my life to land on a pirate world. Well, pirate worlds are interesting, and that's a good opportunity, a good chance that my Guncraft gun, I'll find a gunsmith on a pirate world who can upgrade it. So I'm going to say I'll be glad to help. Thank you, she says. Your contact on Bailey will be a woman called White Dove. Don't let anyone but her trick you into giving them the supplies. Oh, great. That'll be fun. All right, so where is this place? It's out here. Nope, it's clear out here. Holy smokes. Darn right I haven't mapped a route to that system. I haven't even mapped a route to this system, which Freya wants me to explore. This must be a pirate. That's a pirate world. That's a pirate world. I'm going to be going to a lot of pirate worlds. Holy smokes, that's insane. Um, Small pirate fighter has been attacking one of these four places. Yeah, old scrapper. Um, hmm. Well, let's start with the pirate thing. 3 passengers to Winter. Okay. Uh, yep. Back to Winter we go with medical supplies. What outfits do I have in cargo? Oh, some junk steering. And then do I have anything in storage? I do. I'm going to put that in cargo and I'm going to sell my outfits. So medical 60. Why so little? Oh, because I'm carrying 50 for that stupid pirate world clear out there in the middle of nowhere. Hire crew. Sure. So now what am I paying? I'm paying 13,000 a day. I'm gonna pay this. No, I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Gonna fight me? That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got here. The Fog of Malice, modified blasters. Ooh, fancy modified shielding. Let's keep that. And let's keep its and its fission reactor. Yes. All right, and now let's sell this baby. Sell. And then go to the outfitter. Oh, this is sweet. So, this is 45 and it generates 49.2. I'm going to sell it and I'm going to install the one I just captured. So now 63, that's nice. And I'm going to sell my thermionic and my solar panel, and I'm going to install a fission reactor. And now I'm getting more than enough power, and I can sell my one battery pack, so I only have 8,000. And that gives me 20 outfit, which I can add in more shilling, a medical bay. Let's put in a medical bay. And let's, yeah. Oh, you know what? Instead of a medical bay, let's add a reverse thruster so that I have a way to stop. uh, let's do that. So now I've got one, just from that one, I've got 1.847 million, 1.9. So I'm going to pay extra 1,500,000. There. Now I only owe 480,000. My payments are only under 6,000 a day, and I've got 37,000 in cash. This is good. So let's look at the job board again. Another light pirate warship. All right, let's go here because one of those light pirate warships may be there. And I don't think I need to change what I've got. So all right. Nope, neither of them is there. Well, shoot. Let's try the other direction. Let's see if they're an Hadar. One of them is. All right, so we'll capture him. And let's go up here and see if the other one's up there. Nope. So the next one must be here. There he is. Ooh, a clipper. Ha! 95,000. Oh, and my little guy got damaged. Okay. Back to Zug. sell these guys. Although the Clipper may be worth starting a fleet with. Definitely sell a scrapper. But let's take a look at this Clipper. It's got 4 heavy lasers installed. I like that. It has good shield generator. It has a fission reactor and big atomic engines. Let's keep those. Ha ha ha. And let's sell the rest. So now I've got these in storage. So I'm going to sell my Impala Plasma thruster and steering, and I'm going to install my atomic steering, and I'm going to buy a 26. I need 26. So let's install this one. There we go. And I got 11 outfit space 3, and I'm going to install 2 small radar jammers instead of just the one. All right. You know what? Instead of doing that, I'm going to install another fuel pod. There are some serious fuel pods in Calais, so let's go there. All right, and now pay off the bank, and I've got $1 million in the bank, and I'm going to apply for $1,000 credit loan just so that I will continue to lower my interest rate. And let's go to Glaze. What is this in flood? Let's take some stuff to flood. All right, 146. Land on flood. No outfitter. Let's go to glaze. Yep. Okay. Outfitter. Yeah, they got some big fuel tanks. Fuel tanks. 10 outfit space. Fuel capacity 150. Hmm. One more than what I got. All right. So now I've got a fuel range of 800. That could come in. Is this one 5? That could come in very handy when I'm out scouting around looking for that pirate planet that I've got to go to that I don't know how to get to. All right. Let's see. Well armed pirate fighter entering the system. I'll take that. Small. Someone ordered sandwiches. Fly through there. Yep, that's on my list already. All right. So we're going to go. We've got missions down here in winter, and we're going to haul industrial along with us. And I've got 12 extra crew, so I'm good there. And let's depart. There's a pirate in system already, but there's my target. Let's see if the other one is here. Nope. So all the way down to winter. It looks like my guy captured is stranded back near Glaze, which is fine because I don't need him out here helping me find pirate hideouts. All right, so doing good. Let's see. Factories are suffering. Well armed. Yes, he's out here. And then we gotta figure out how to get clear out here. It looks like there are systems there, there, and there. So hopefully there's hyper jumps all through that. Very low and very low. Oh, profit right away. I'll take that. And low, low, low. And I'll leave 5 free. Hire crew. Hire. And spaceport. Nope. Okay. We're taking off. Alright, there's my well-armed fighter. Remember when I was worried about those? Alright, so let's go see if I can find. This is one of the pirates' worlds I'm supposed to fly through. Well, that was fun. I have died. Let's try this again. Much fun. Wow. Here's my guy. So it looks like there's a smuggler's den, which has a shipyard. Looks like a space station. And Thule, which is a planet with an outfitter, but no shipyard. So, and it looks like there's one hyperspace jump out of here. So I'm going to take that. Go. Yes. And this system has nothing. So which way do I go? This way or this way to get out here? I'm going to try this way. I might do an unfuel. I've got some. And that was a good guess. And now I'm going to land on this pirate system. And they're going to let me land because I've got supplies for them. And normally they want you to pay them to be able to land. And that can work out. After several shady characters have offered to buy the emergency supplies off of you or threaten to rob you, White Dove finally shows up and collects them. She thanks you and pays you 132,500 credits. Whenever a disaster strikes these distant frontier worlds, coffee. Few are willing to answer the call for help. While not everyone on this planet will appreciate your efforts, others like myself will remember your kindness. Well, that's nice. Let's go to the spaceport. Man with a thick black beard approaches you. Would you be interested in purchasing a treasure map for 1 million credits? This seems like a dubious offer, but then again, it could be real. Huh. Do you buy the map? I've never run into this mission before. Don't buy the map or buy the map. I'm gonna buy the map. We're just playing a game, so buy the map. You exchange your credits for the map, which includes an asteroid scanner frequency. The seller explains, travel to Lolami and use this frequency to scan the asteroids. You'd never find them without this. Them? The seller nods before walking away. It isn't clear how many of those asteroids have treasures in them, but finding them could keep you busy for a long time. So let's see, where is Lolami? Treasure map. Lolami. Find. Lolami. Oh, clear up there. Use the asteroid scanner to search Lolami for buried treasures. The treasures will be there even after completing aborting this mission. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to buy an asteroid scanner yet, but fair enough. Let's see if I have any job boards here. Now, a word about job boards on uh, pirate planets. These are all illegal. They will get you in bad with the officials and could cost you monies. Smuggling to Glaze. Smuggle 65 tons of weaponized cows to Glaze without being scanned or caught by planetary law enforcement. Payment is 79,000 credits. Bulk smuggling. Smuggle 30 tons of endangered animals to Glaze without being caught. And weaponized cows and endangered animals. So let's see. Let's sell what I've got in my hold. I've got 110. 65 tons and 30 tons, 95 tons to Glaze without getting caught. And then there's an ongoing poker game in the bar. I'm going to do the smuggling. Weaponized cows and endangered animals. What the heck? You only live once. 349 for heavy metals. I'll take it. Oop. All right. Did the spaceport, did trading, did the job board. Bank's all good. Crew's all good. They don't have a map. So I don't know what's out here and what's out here. There could be other pirates out there. But right now, my main goal is to get to Glaze. I am out of here. Those guys are persistent. They're following me. They know I got something worthwhile. They must want those weaponized cows. You know, I can believe weaponized cows. Cows kill far more people per year than sharks do. And cows are everywhere. You should be far more afraid of cows than sharks. And let's land on Glaze without getting scanned by this guy, which is probably the cops. Find your contact at the edge of the spaceport. Your cargo of weaponized cows is removed from your ship, and you collect your payment of 160,000 credits. You find the contact at the edge of the spaceport. Your cargo of endangered animals is removed from your ship, and you collect your payment of 79,000 credits. I wonder if the endangered animals are going to a restaurant. That is the plot of a movie called The Freshman with Matthew Broderick and um, the guy who played the Godfather, uh, super famous, important actor whose name escapes me. Don't get old, folks. Uh, Excellent movie, very funny. So, you've reached Glaze, but yeah, I haven't visited all the systems yet. No, I haven't. And I'm going to sell my heavy metals. So, even after paying $1 million for a treasure map, I've got 550,000. So, job board here is small pirate fighter, retrieve cookies, and then I've got to go to all of these places. So, fly through them. Two passengers to the Quarg planet. Let's go meet some aliens. Yep, to the Quark planet. And let's go to jump to the pirate worlds first. Quark planet, I don't know what they're gonna want. Sargus needs bleach and tourists. Class Australis needs cigars. Peacock needs miners and yeah, I'm not seeing anything. How about Han? 8 passengers. Yeah, I'll take that one. All right, so let's go there and then jump to Han. Han has a need for medical. All right, so let's jump there, in and out. So it looks like there's no spaceport here, but there is an outfitter. The planet of Bloodsea. Landing on Han. Darkstone. Passengers ask that you land away from the busy spaceport center. They hand you 40,000 credits and rush you out of your ship and away from the spaceport with considerable speed. So, I think that was a little shady too. Maybe taking those jobs for the pirate worlds wasn't the best idea. Oh well, too late now. Job board. Another passenger to Humanica in the saddle mix system. And what do we have? A small pirate fighter is entering the system. Great. Let's take it. I like those. Oh, and I had one back here too. At Glaze. He's hanging out there. Yeah, I have to get him at some point. All right, entering the system, and then we'll go to Gurtab. Beat by way of Shaula. Whoops, wait a minute. Manage pilots, load game, hire crew, hire, art. Where are you? There he is. One of these guys. All right, got him. He's going to be trapped somewhere along the line. Yep, because he's out of fuel here in Lesath, a planetless place. So, Green Rock, hostile shipyard outfitter, Shala. Major pirate world if it's got a shipyard. And we're going to, let's go to Aldabada. Oh, and look, my little shuttle made it. While browsing the inventory at the outfitter, you notice a flyer prominently displayed on the wall. Warning, pirates, anarchists, and terrorists have been known to attach shield suppressors onto ships without the owner's knowledge. Doing so sabotages their ability to regenerate shielding. This makes the victim an easier target for future attacks. If you find such a device installed on your vessel, remove it as soon as possible. Interesting. Do I have one? Nope. Gotta keep an eye out, though. Buy the local map. All right. Do we have any jobs available here? Oh, another passenger to Humanica. And pay someone to go with me. Nope. Oh. Escort a herd of subsidiaries to Green Rock in the Shala system by Sunday, May 22nd. Payment is 200,000 credits. How do you escort a herd of subsidiaries? You know what? That sounds fascinating. I'm going to take that job. The subsidiaries are shackled with collars. If they stray too far from your ship, the collar inflicts pain on the creature. Well, that's humane. All right. Well, let's take them. Oh, this is comforting. Deliver 103 tons of body bags to Harmony in the Gertab system. Payment is 30,900 credits. Let's do that too. 103 tons of body bags. Somebody's planning something bad. All right. There's my subsidiaries. I'm assuming they jump into the system. They do. And they eat asteroids. Lovely. You drop off your cargo of body bags and collect your payments of 30,900. Cool. All right. Light pirate warship. Yeah, no. Here we go. Uh, what does Shaula want? They need metal. So I gotta wait for these guys to charge up and be ready to go, because I don't want to sit there in a pirate system waiting for my subsidiaries to be ready. And they're getting tanked up by freighters. Fair enough. I refuse to clear you to land. You deliver the herd to your client and are rewarded with 200,000 credits. Yeah, but it cost me 160,000 to land here. The subsidiaries are sedated in cages and carted away. Well, that was a pain, but I guess I learned something. What do we have at the outfitter here? Twin Kluge blasters. Kluge blaster turret. Stinger missiles. Gatling turrets. Bullet boxes. Interference plating. If you're in the habit of carrying a legal cargo or outfit, this plating increases the odds that a scan of your ship will fail to detect it. Nice. Detachable heat sink. A whole range of modified shielding. What else? Nerve gas, of course, and fragmentation grenades. So I'm going to buy some fragmentation grenades because those are useful. Those are almost as useful as my gun craft for capturing. And I'm going to sell my laser rifles. Get by some, but I'm going to buy another 20 fragmentation grenades. Crazy. Let's see. I think. Oh, I could buy a brig. Ooh, that would be good. You can haul good things with a brig. I'm going to sell one of those and buy a brig so I can carry prisoners. I like that idea. So, what do we got? What cost me so much money? Oh, grenades. Yeah, they're expensive. 17,000 each. Well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to buy all those. Well, I don't owe anybody any money, so I'm good. Let's see what I got here for delivery to Twin Star. This is legit. Not nothing smuggling. Smuggling to Arabia. Exotic hardwoods, 101 tons. 185,000. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I gotta sell my ordinary goods. All right, and I'm gonna buy foods. So let's do this. There's a derelict infiltrator nearby. The pirates really shot it up. It's probably already been plundered, but it might still be worth checking out. I'm gonna board it. Well, this is not working well. Encrypted data chip in the cargo hold. Take. And then jump out of here. Holy smokes. Get it to Earth. I will. Come on, guys. Go away. That shield regenerator's come in handy, that's for sure. Alright, let's land before we get caught with these smuggled hardwoods. You find the contact at the edge of the spaceport. Your cargo of stolen exotic hardwoods is removed from your ship, and you collect your payment of 185,800 credits. Good. So, let's see. The secret data chip. I do have it, but the mission isn't working right because you're supposed to deliver it to Saul, and it's just not showing. So I've got a small pirate entering this system. So I'll do that. So I got a Wasp. And I have 3 other ships stranded, damaged in various places, including in a pirate world. And I'm still paying 100 credits a day for each of those pilots flying those, which is kind of a pain. But at some point I'll go get them. So here I am in Humanica. My Wasp made it in, and I get all of my payments for my passengers. And apparently, Oh, Sidewinder missiles. Lovely. And there's my secret data in my cargo. Let's buy a map. I'm going to store it in Humanica. In case that mission ever, in case I ever figured out how to get that mission back. Spaceport. I took on a job escorting a herd of subsidiaries to Green Rock, but my ship needs repairs and there's no way I can make it there before June 17th. Can you take this job for me? I was promised payment would be 200,000 credits upon delivery. Yeah, no, thank you very much. They charge you money to go there. Yeah, until I can avoid that payment, no, I know better. So, job board. Look, I've got a job here. 75 tons of emergency supplies to the lawless world of. I did not accept that. Subsidiary herding. Abort. Oh, they like that. That's good. Okay. 75 tons of emergency supplies to the lawless world of Albatross to help alleviate a natural disaster. Definitely want to do that. And what's Albatross need? They need heavy metals. So off we go to Albatross. I think it's the last one I have to fly through too, so that works out. And they let me land without paying because I have supplies for them. Oops. Gotta wait for my stupid wasp to get there. Eh. Takes a while to figure out who exactly is in charge here. You sell off parts of your shipment of food to a few different local leaders, receiving 142,500 credits in exchange. Good enough. And what do they sell here? Not seeing anything super fantastic. Just your typical pirate stuff. Alright. Oh, and I have both of my little ships here now. Yay, team. Alright. Spaceport. Oh, look! You visit the gun shop to stock up on bullets. The shopkeep notices your sidearm and comments. I see you wield a gun-craft. Are you from off-world? Again, there's 4 choices here, but I'm going to pick, yeah, captain of my own ship even. Then how about delivering some merchandise to Hopper in the Kloss Australia system for me when you get back? I'll make some mods for your guncraft that I think you'll be surprised with. Here's the chance to upgrade your guncraft. Okay, I'll make the delivery. Crates of firearms on my ship. All right, and where am I going? Kloss Australius. Okay, and any interesting jobs? Smuggling to Charon Station. I don't go to Charon Station. Bulk smuggling to knock off fine art. Mm, bulk smuggling to cornucopia. Knock off designer clothing, 151,000. Bulk smuggling to Zug. Stolen yachts. Sure, I can take stolen yachts to Zug. I got a couple ships to sell anyway, right? I'm going to accept that one, and we'll come back to Klaus Australis. And what do we need in Zug besides stolen yachts? 223 profit on metal. So let's depart. We're just boogieing along. Oops. Pirates got one of my ships. And disabled the other one. Stupid pirates. Oh well. So much for making it worthwhile to go to Zug to sell my ships. And landing on Zug before I can be scanned by the authorities, who will confiscate my stolen yachts. There we go. Made it. No, I didn't. Oh no! Oh, because I had those other ships. Oh, that's not right. Alright, so let's go back to the pirate world. Override. Okay, job board. 48 tons of stolen yachts. But I gotta survive the trip with all of my. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take it. Yep. And there we go. Going to Klaus Australis. And they need luxury goods. What a hassle. All those stolen yachts all the way there, and because two of my ships, which are just little fighters, little punky things, they weren't carrying a bunch of stuff. Stupid game. There's always something. Alright. Now when I go back, I can get my Gutcraft upgraded. Job boards. Rush delivery to Trove. Okay, I gotta sell these little ships. They're hampering me. But I think that's enough for one day. And we got a good ship now, the Carnival, and things are progressing nicely. We've been playing a total of 3.5 hours uh, of the game over 2 sessions. So thanks for watching if you did. Bye.